What's up, peeps? Today I'm going to be sharing with you a super easy chicken vegetable soup, perfect for the fall weather, which I've been feeling lately as the heat and humidity finally broke where we live, as well as my favorite pumpkin muffins / cupcakes, depending on how you top them. So let's get cooking. It's fall, y'all. So to start out, for our soup in a large pot, you're going to want to add half a cup of water and half of a diced red onion. Now this is going to smell kind of funky because you're basically boiling onion, but trust me, it's worth it if you can stand the smell. You're going to want to cook this for about 5 minutes over medium-high heat until the onions are soft. At this point, you're going to want to add in about 1/4 teaspoon of cracked black pepper, as well as a good helping of paprika, some coriander, and some salt. And I will leave the original recipe link down below, but I kind of modified it, so I'll let you guys know. Stir this up. If you need to add more water, do that now. You don't want these to burn, you just want them to be fragrant and absorb most of the liquid before the next step. So now I'm going to add in my veggies. I've got about 4 cubed red potatoes. You can use whatever potatoes you want, as well as 3 large carrots that I diced. And then we're going to add in another 3.5 cups of water. You're then going to want to bring this mixture to a rolling boil, and once you get it to that, you're going to want to cover it with a lid and turn it down to low and simmer it for 8 minutes. After 8 minutes, you're going to want to add in 2 cups of fire roasted tomato puree. I could not find this in my grocery store, so what I did was just throw a can of diced tomatoes with Italian seasoning into my Vitamix, blended it up, and added 2 cups of that to the soup. If you can find the fire roasted tomatoes, add that, but if not, this works just as well. I added in about 1 tablespoon of sriracha sauce. You can add as much or as little as you want. And then I also added in some shredded chicken. At this point, you're going to want to add in about 3 handfuls of spinach and mix to combine. You're going to want to turn the heat off at this point, just let the spinach wilt, and then you're ready to serve. We topped our soup with a bit of Parmesan cheese and served it with cheese and crackers, but it would also be really great with some homemade bread or rolls on the side. But either way, this soup was delicious, perfect for fall, perfect for cooler weather, and super simple to make with ingredients you probably already have on hand. Next up is my beloved pumpkin spice muffin recipe that I completely lost until recently, but I found it and I'm ready to share it with you guys. To a large bowl, I'm adding 1 cup of flour. I'm using whole wheat today, as well as half a cup of granulated sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. My mother-in-law says I never measure, so this is for you, Mom. 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and 1/8 teaspoon of ground cloves. If you have pumpkin pie spice, just use about 2 teaspoons of that. Next, add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then add in 4 tablespoons of butter, and you're going to want to cut this into your mixture. So what that means is using a pastry cutter or a fork if you have that. All this means is basically incorporating the butter into your dry ingredients so it looks like coarse sand, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute here. So here you go, there's no large lumps of butter and everything looks evenly combined. To a large bowl, add your pumpkin puree, the star of the show, just 1 cup. And then to that, you're going to want to add in 1/2 cup of evaporated milk, 1 egg, and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. dry ingredients to your wet ingredients and fold to combine. Like any muffin recipe, you do not want to overmix or you will end up with rocks instead of muffins. I did say these could be muffins or cupcakes depending on how you top them. So today they're going to be muffins. I'm going to top them with a simple cinnamon sugar. You could also add pumpkin seeds. If you wanted these to be cupcakes, you could just make a cream cheese frosting and add that to them as well. We're going to bake these at 400 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. Just check on them regularly. And trust me, these will make your house smell just like fall and just like you're making a pumpkin pie. These are incredible and I can't wait to have one with my coffee tomorrow morning. And let me know if you peeps enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up below, that way I know. Let me know your favorite fall recipe in the comment section below and I will see you all on Friday. Take care, peeps.